Okay, so this is just a quick little tutorial on how to create this drop shadow that you see here. So I've placed all the pictures that I want to place, and probably what I would do in the future instead of doing this one at a time is I would create the drop shadow here and then copy and paste it throughout so that I don't have to individually do this for each one of these pictures. But I thought I'd go ahead and show you what the drop shadow feature looks like. So what you're going to do is make sure that you've got your selection tool. And remember, there's the selection tool and the direct selection tool. So we want the general selection tool. And we're going to click on this guy and then right click. And you're going to go over here to Effects. And then drop shadow. Now the shadow that I want is going to be like a lower right hand shadow, which is actually kind of counterintuitive. So the angle that I've got here is shooting so that the light is coming down this way. You'll have to change these so that the shadow is just a little bit more. So I do the spread at about 10%, and you want to keep it uniform throughout. And then noise is just making the edges of it fuzzy. I don't want fuzzy edges, so I'm just going to keep it that way. You can do a preview if you want, but I've actually already tried this, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. Opacity, that's just like how dark the shadow is, so I don't want it completely black like this. And you can do different colors of the actual drop shadow if you want to, but I don't want it completely black, so I'm going to keep the opacity at 75 and then hit OK. And then that creates that little drop shadow for you there that you see. So again, if I were to go back and redo this, most likely what I would do is I would create this one photo, like Polaroid looking object with its own drop shadow, and then I would just replicate that effect over and over again with the cut and paste tool. But because I'm learning just like you, this is what I am going to do is I'm going to go for each one of these and create a drop shadow, and I might move some of these around. So that's how you create a drop shadow if you wanted to make it look like pictures layered on top of pictures.